The 2018 YouTube Rewind has become the most disliked video of all time in less than a week. Welcome to InformOverload. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers, and if you're new to the channel, we find the most interesting news stories on the internet and we make them more entertaining. Since the YouTube Rewind 2018 has been released, it has garnered more than 10 million dislikes, overthrowing the previous title owner, Justin Bieber's music video for the song Baby, which had about 9.9 million dislikes and took about 10 years to get there. Every year, the Rewind, produced by YouTube and the digital studio known as Portal A, aims at showcasing the platform's biggest creators, trends, and viral videos into one big compilation. With every passing year though, the massive spectacle seems to be very divisive, and this year was even more polarizing. Now, it's not unusual for the video to leave out certain creators, but this year in specific left out a ton of content creators and viral moments. Some would argue that it's only an 8-minute long video, so therefore the time they are working with is already so limited. However, to completely leave out PewDiePie, Shane Dawson, and Logan Paul is to ignore a large portion of fans who were only drawn to the platform for those creators. They benefited from these creators' fan bases and then just didn't mention them because of the controversies. It's a scary realization that if you don't agree with liberal values, you will be ignored from their history books even if you massively contribute to their profit. That's what's most unsettling about this Rewind, to me at least. The response to this year's Rewind begs the question as to what they will do next year. Will they discontinue it? Will they take a different approach? Or will we see them ignore what the people have to say and carry on doing what they've always done? Even Rewind participant and tech review giant MKBHD had issues with how the Rewind is produced. In his video called The Problem with YouTube Rewind, he says creators and audiences see Rewind as one thing, and YouTube, who's in charge of making it, sees it as something completely different. He makes a lot of really good points in that video, and perhaps the one that stands out the most has to be his emphasis on YouTube making the Rewind to showcase it for advertisers. He says in this post-adpocalypse world, brand safety is paramount, also stating that YouTube Rewind, in a way, just turned into a giant ad for YouTube. Because of this, the company feels it's necessary financially to leave out creators and trends that are problematic in their eyes, to maintain that content-advertiser relationship, aka we're letting corporations control and dictate a platform that was initially created so that everyone could have a voice. Now that voice is being silenced because it benefits their bank accounts to agree with large advertisers. Talk about a lack of integrity. It's so clear now to see that YouTube doesn't care what you want. They care about the advertiser money. That's why the YouTube Rewind starred Will Smith, an actor, Ninja, a Twitch streamer, John Oliver and Trevor Noah, who are TV network late night hosts. Sure, they're all on YouTube, but why not recognize the people that started on YouTube, built their name on the platform, and was loyal to it through everything? It's also just visually overwhelming. In past years, they were very simple. In 2011, you had Rebecca Black doing a simple countdown of the biggest hits that year, and then even in 2012, it was a little more, but still very simple, just a Gangnam Style remix. However, in 2013, they began working with Portal A, the production company, and it became the mess that we know today. It also happens to be when they started shifting the content to be for the advertisers. Now, I want to get your take on this, so comment down below with what you think YouTube is going to do in response to this for next year's Rewind. Will they ignore it? Will they take a reapproach? Or will they cancel it altogether? With that, I want to move on to some featured comments from the video titled Huge YouTubers Left Out of YouTube Rewind 2018. Dips8462 says, I wanted to see PewDiePie, MrBeast, and a tribute to pretty much every celebrity who died in 2018, which is literally everyone who was famous. I don't know about including dead celebrities. I mean, I think they already do that with the Oscars or the Academy, whatever it's called, but maybe if a specific YouTuber passed away, but yeah, Pewds and MrBeast should definitely have been in it. Instinctively, Chelsea says, Rewind was terrible. I always feel for the creators who aren't included. Also, Fortnite isn't anywhere near my personal Rewind of YouTubers I watch. Couldn't care less about Fortnite. Yes, I agree, but Fortnite is huge, but I doubt it's really the majority of YouTube views. Like, it's so sad to see that spotlight taken away from actual creators instead of a game that doesn't really need the publicity. Erica Stone says, wow, just wow, YouTube is actually screwing itself over. I understand if there's a line people keep crossing, but YouTube crossed it by allowing invitation-only comments. I take both the good and the bad and suck it up. I got problem, I call them out and block them. Yeah, that's when my eyes opened up as well. I swear I'm becoming more and more conservative every time I see obvious restriction of speech like that. It's very Orwellian. Abby Stuff says, my man Johnny, you're right, that was terrible. I was hoping I wasn't the only one that thought it was awful. Grant Tillis says, the woods with the Fortnite dances was a Logan Paul reference. Grant, you are a straight savage. That is the funniest thing that I've heard all day. Bravo. Thank you for watching Inform Overload. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Plus, if you want more videos like this one, just click that floating playlist on the screen. And as always, if you have any hot tips on any new and exciting stories that you want us to cover, find my Instagram in the description below. Send me a DM. From Inform Overload, I'm Johnny Rogers, and until next time, take care.